Hey, Steve Gamache here for Chef Knives to Go with another quick look product review. And this is the Yahiko Ginsan Nashiji hand engraved Bunka 175mm knife. I've got 5 of these in, excuse me, for review in this batch from Mark at Chef Knives to Go. And these are all excellent value, nice craftsmanship, consistently high quality, well done. Excellent line of knives he's brought in. So these are constructed with 3 layers. The hardcore center cutting edge steel is Ginsan full stainless steel. It's an excellent kitchen steel with fine grain, easy to sharpen, holds an edge, decently well, and like I said, is very easy to sharpen and will get super sharp. On either side of that hardcore cutting edge steel, you've got soft stainless cladding with a what's known as a Nashiji or pear skin mottled finish on it, and then you've got hand engraved kanji, which is a really nice touch, less common these days, but Mark made sure he put that as a feature on these, so well done. You can actually kind of see the kanji moving around a little bit, which is one of those optical effects when you've got a little dimension to them. It's even more pronounced in person, but you can run your finger over this and feel that. So very, very cool touch on these. The weight and dimensions can vary just a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 123 grams or 4.3 ounces, so nice and light. The edge length is about 175 as advertised, almost 7 inches on the cutting edge, and the overall length is about 325 millimeters. Spine thickness, I got about 2.1 millimeters, just pretty much all along the spine. The spine does have undulations on it from where the hammering occurs, which is pretty cool. It's not just perfectly flat here. You can feel that when you kind of see it there, run your fingers across it. It doesn't thin up until you get past that reverse sword tip there in the corner, and then you'll see these are high performance knives. So this has a nice thin tip when the grind kicks in right here towards the edge, and then it also has thin at the edge grind as well. So the performance on these is excellent. The height on this is 43 millimeters, so it's not particularly tall. It's fairly compact, width-wise, but it handles nicely. It cuts well. You still got pretty decent clearance for your fingers there. You've got a good spot for a pinch grip, so you can put your finger right there and then pinch it. So you still got pretty good cutting board clearance on this. Balance-wise, these handles are really nice. They're not super heavy. They're fairly light handles. And what that does is bring that balance point back in front of the choil, and that's fairly close to a pinch grip, maybe a little bit behind it, so towards the handle. So the handle bias for me on a pinch grip is slightly handle heavy, but it's fairly neutral. The handles, speaking of which, are very nicely done. They are octagonal, what they label as Sakura, or I believe that's cherry wood, with a black paca wood ferrule. Really nice. Every one of these will be a little different with the grain on them. Very pretty handles. Nice fit and finish on them. They've done a great job gluing them in and sealing up there at the tang where that goes into the handle. So excellent fit and finish work there. They've relieved a little bit of the corner of the spine and also the choil into the neck. So very nice fit and finish, ready to roll out of the box. Out of the box edge, this one was very sharp out of the box. 6, maybe even 7 out of 10. It was very, very sharp out of the box. So these have some pretty nice edges right out of the box, ready to go. They are stiff, as I mentioned, thin at the tip, thin at the edge, well crafted, nice clean grind, straight. Let's go ahead and look at we'll get our beauty shot here. And here's a close-up. So this is the Nashiji or pear skin finish. This is the right side of the blade as you'd be using it and holding it. Here is your hand engraved kanji there. Grind down towards the edge, and then there's the core steel peeking out from the cladding. This is the left side of the blade again. You do have a small embossed kanji on that side, and then the mottled pear skin finish. So there's the grind, there's the edge right there, core steel. Let's see what else. Let's look at the cutting board. Again, these are a very high value line of knives. The craftsmanship is really well done. All stainless, easy to care for, great performance. So typical Bunka style, it's not going to have a lot of belly to it. So here's what the cutting board profile looks like. Tip is low, on the knife center line, as is typical. So this is not going to be much of a rocker. I can get in there before I start digging the tip in. So you could rock small stuff, scallions, Small things, not a problem. Bigger stuff, no. But that's not the forte of this type of blade. You've got fairly low belly all the way around. Not a huge flat spot in terms of just flat, but the belly's low enough all the way around where you could easily chop with this almost any place on the knife. Push-pull cuts, glide cuts. Tip draws are great because the tip's low, so this is awesome on tip draws through product as well. Just a very nice handling knife, excellent performance, and great value. So this is the Yahiko Ginsan Nashiji hand engraved Bunka 175mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.